interesting thing I found out.
The most interesting thing you found out?
In the first one was about the bees and how they do this little dance when they come back from, when they find the flower, come back to the hive, and they do a little dance, and all the bees now know where that flower is because they essentially know where the sun is, and the way the dance was done was at a certain angle, and the bees can just figure it out. And I don't know, it just blew my mind watching that little video. It was amazing how these bees are so capable.
Yeah.
Okay, Matt, what did you?
So the first one I really liked. It was talking about coordinating events sustainably and having it in kind of an enclosed place, or like wherever you're at. Cover all of the garbage cans, have like weigh stations at all of the exit points, so you identify where people are going to leave, and then have the weigh stations there so they're really easily identifiable. Have like people standing there to say, hey, this goes here, this goes there, etc. So that stuff isn't going in the wrong spot. So you educate people that way, and that was pretty fun, the first one.
Excellent. Michelle, would you like to share?
Yeah, so I went to a sustainable design workshop, and they were talking mostly about permaculture design, and they had this great tool that made it kind of like a game of just experimenting and thinking about it, where you take an element like swales, and you say, okay, I'm going to I pull a card out of a hat basically, and it says swales on it, and then I pull another card out of a hat, and it's like a built element like a drain pipe. And then you say, okay, so somehow I have to figure out how I want to combine. If I'm putting a drain pipe that goes toward the swale, where does it go? If I'm putting a drain pipe that comes out of the swale area, where does that go? So you make a game out of experimenting with design to arrive at your final design.
So cool. Colin, do you want to share?
Sure. I just got a quick fact. I went to the bee one also. One thing that I took away, which was really interesting, it takes 8 bees their entire lifespan to make 1 teaspoon of honey. So think about that next time you're having some honey. How many bees work that hard to produce that little bit of sugar for you? They work their entire life just for you.
Yeah, through that little gland that they have.
Yeah,
on the top of their head.
Oh, and also another thing that I learned, which was really cool, bees, when they produce wax, so they ingest the nectar, and then the way they produce the wax is they basically force it out through these little slits in their abdomen, and it comes out in little flakes, and they just like deposit that somehow into the honeycomb.
Wow.
And that was really cool, I thought.
Nice.
Yeah.
So we're gonna edit this video afterwards.
Sure, we probably will.
Probably say, hey, what are you guys doing? And then we'll say.